Welcome to our podcast today. I've got Amanda Craig with me today, one of our leadership team, and we love Amanda. She's been so faithful to be on our team. Seems like forever.
It does seem like forever.
It does seem like forever, but we're so glad. And she helped launch some new stuff that we did for the first time ever, our Staring Cancer in the Faith, and then she is one of the leaders and one of the participants of our METS group, and so we just love that you want to hang out with us.
I know. I love being with you guys. You guys are amazing, and all of the programs and things that you do is awesome, and it's fun to have this YouTube
right
now.
It's a whole new thing.
Yes.
So we're just getting our feet wet, and it's been fun though, and we're enjoying it. Hey, hang out with us. We're having a good time. But I know you were on one of our earlier videos, and you were talking about just how during this cancer process and after, kind of, you were just looking for other things to kind of express yourself and to kind of see what God had for you. And this was, so starting this business was one of them.
Yes.
And I know you have kids, you have a husband,
Yes.
you have all those other things that everybody has too, but then you decided to start a business.
Yes.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. That is a good question. When I was, after kind of going through treatment and then afterwards, I realized how important it is to, live your best life inside and out, and to be healthy physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I feel like they all play an important role together. And so, when you go through treatment, your skin is just crazy.
It's horrible.
It's dry, it's red, it's
the wrong color.
It's the wrong color. It's all of the things. You lose your eyelashes, your eyebrows. And I was a product of the 90s, so we plucked and waxed our eyebrows.
Yeah.
And then
70s, same thing.
Cancer took, what was left of them. So, after I got done with treatment, and of course I was pregnant during treatment, and so then I had like the melasma, the dark spots, the pregnancy mask, all of the things. So, and then hormonal acne, you just, the whole gamut. But, so I was looking for something to really help my skin. And a friend of mine was selling Rodan and Fields, and I was like, I'll give it a try, because you're always leery. There's so many things out there.
Well, everybody has the miracle cure,
yes,
right? They all have the cure for what ails you.
Yes.
And this is not an inexpensive endeavor, but
it is definitely an investment in yourself.
But I've not found anybody who didn't love the product.
This is true. And I'm very skeptical.
Me too.
So I tried it, and I was like, an eye cream. I needed an eye cream. And I was like, I haven't found one that I've loved before, especially over, at the Target or, someplace like that. And so I was like, okay, let me try the eye cream and the night cream. Sold instantly. It's like pure heaven when you put it around your eyes. And I was starting to get like the droopy eye above, the eyelid above. So I kind of would have to do this, or I felt tired all the time. This actually firms it up and smooths out the crow's feet. It is amazing.
Nice.
So, a lot of people will do the moisturizer, but they don't go around the eyes.
Right.
And as we age, our eyes, the skin around our eyes gets thinner. And so they get saggier, they get more dark spots, those kinds of things. So as we go through treatment, and then we're aging at the same time, we're having all of these issues. That is the new miracle work.
I was
going to
say, I don't think I've seen that.
This one is amazing. This is called the Instant Targeted Firming Gel.
Oh, fun.
And it literally works in 5 minutes to plump up.
Oh, to do the
frown and underneath here, forehead, smile creases. This just came out in June. It's already sold out. They're already on back order.
Of course.
But it also, what's so cool, one thing I love about the RNF products is it works over time to make your skin look better as well.
Yeah.
So even though this is instant, in 4 to 8 weeks, you're starting to see results without it even being on.
Right.
And so I've seen so many amazing before and afters where people are actually looking younger as time goes on. And one of the most important things, we're talking about sun.
Right.
And if you are out in the sun a lot, especially if you don't use sunscreen,
right,
it's going to age you very quickly.
Yes.
They say only 20% of your skin, the way it looks, is genetics. The rest of it is our environment and damage from the sun.
I bet that's probably true.
So I don't like sunscreen in general. I don't like the way it feels, all those things. But Rodan and Fields has an awesome. This is for your face and your body, and
nice.
it is not sticky. it's not greasy, it doesn't break you out, all of those things. So, and it's SPF 50.
That's good.
Yeah, we want to wear at least 30.
Yeah.
And it needs to be broad spectrum. And we want to make sure that we're putting it back on every 80 minutes. That's key too. You know,
Yeah,
we get out there.
nobody's doing that, right?
You get out there to the lake and you're like having a good time, and 4 hours into it, you're like, oh man, no wonder I'm feeling a little warm.
Well, and I know we were talking before we came on camera that like I have a sunroof, and I love that sunroof on every day of the year except today. It's way too hot, but almost always that sunroof is open, and often the window is open too. And so I put sunscreen on in the morning, but I don't put it on again.
Yes.
9 o'clock and
Right.
at 11 o'clock and at
Yes.
3 o'clock. I mean, who's doing that?
Or if you're outside sweating too.
Yeah.
That, I mean, if you wipe your face or if it's just sweating it off. One of the things I love is that, you know, if you don't want to just do like a regular sunscreen, Rodan & Fields came up with a product called Radiant Defense. And so it looks like makeup but acts like skincare.
Yeah.
And so it's a moisturizer, it's a tinted moisturizer.
Tinted moisturizer.
And it
Those are
has,
so
yes,
awesome.
it's like a 2-in-1. Well, actually, this is a 4-in-1 because it has SPF in it as well. And then it also has antioxidants and peptides that actually improve your skin while you're wearing it.
Nice.
So, and it comes in 10 different colors. So
Oh, that's
there's
really good.
a shade for everybody, and there's samples that where you can test what shades you would be best for you. But so going back to our eyebrows, we're
Yep.
kind of skipping around.
I know, it's
so many
okay.
fun things. But
It's okay.
so Lash Boost. A lot of people have heard about Lash Boost. There's kind of a misconception about a lot of premium skincare as well, because people don't understand. They see a price, but they don't understand how long it lasts,
Right.
or maybe even how it works.
Right.
So, like 1 tube of Lash Boost will last 3 to 4 months.
Oh, that's nice.
So it is.
And that's a daily use.
It's a daily at night, and it's just one swipe right over your eyelid. It's just it's a conditioning serum.
Right.
And so what it does, as we age, our eyelids get drier, and so it makes our lashes fall out.
Sure.
And so this conditions our lashes, essentially like you condition your hair, and it helps it stay moisturized and producing those lashes. And so this is not suggested to use while you're actually going through treatment, but once you finish chemo, you can start using
Yeah.
it.
So that's
And-
really the only one though, like the moisturizers.
Yes, everything
and stuff,
else. Yes,
everything
this
else
is the only product because it's so close to your eye.
Right.
But now they have a brow boost. It has the same technology as the Lash Boost, and it actually has little fibers in it as well that give you a look to help it out. Why it's also working to grow out your eyebrows, to
Kind of a
thicken them up
twofer.
as well. Yes, and so it comes in 4 different colors, so you can match all of whatever color you're looking for that as well. But one thing I love about this is that I originally got the micro needled,
Yeah.
microbladed.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is, 1, it's a lot of money to
It
do
is a
that.
lot of money.
2, it's time.
Yeah.
And you have to get them redone.
Yes, they don't last forever.
No. And some it's 6 months, some it's a year. So when mine started to need to be redone, I started using the Brow Boost, and I could actually tell that my eyebrows were thickening out, and I haven't had to go back and get them redone because I can just fill them in with this. So
That's nice.
that is amazing, and that's another
So,
good.
and that's going to be cheaper
Yes.
than
Oh.
microblading.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this also, I mean, I probably have had this 3 or 4 months too.
Right.
And so, and you know, when you think about doing fake lashes and going in, and it's a couple $100, this for PC Perks is $139.
Nice.
Then it'll last you 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So, when we're still talking about the eyes, dark circles, especially for those of us mamas and
And
on the go
genetically.
and yeah, genetic
Yeah.
and all the things. This is a hydration bright eye complex, and so you just put it right under your eyes, and it works for dark circles and hydrates that under eye and helps that look brighter. So we had the instant firming gel. That there is another new innovation that they had. This was our other latest product, and it is called the Total RF Serum. So you were kind of talking about how you're not into all the steps,
Yeah,
all the
this
things.
it's too many steps.
Yes.
I get tired.
Yes. So some people love it, some people don't. But this
Right.
is great for those that just looking for a simple
Right.
something. So you wash your face and you put this on.
Nice.
And it is a serum. I'm gonna put some right here on your hand. and it's real light.
It is light.
And it has a little bit of a scent, but it goes away pretty quickly.
Barely.
Yeah, just a real, and it smells real good. And so what it does, it actually targets 11 signs of aging. So it's firming and plumping and brightening up your skin, evening out your skin tone. So it has a lot of things that can help you stay away from having to go to the spa and get needles, kind of thing.
Right.
You know? So that's what's amazing. The other thing that's awesome about Rodan and Fields is they literally have something for everybody. So say you have sensitive skin, there is the Soothe, which is great for those going through treatment right now.
Right.
And so there's a wash, a toner. Well, actually, I'm sorry, the Soothe doesn't have a toner. There's a wash, and then they have a sensitive skin treatment. So it helps with like redness and that sort of thing.
Nice.
And then the lotion is amazing for really dry skin, even eczema and that kind of stuff. And then also, all of our regimens come with and sunscreen as well.
Yes.
Like we were talking about, that is so important.
It is so important because, I mean, just even if you're just hanging out a little bit in the sun, you're just going from your car to the house and in and out of
15
Target
minutes a
or whatever.
day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to get some sun damage.
And all of the regimens work for anti-aging too, because most of us are looking for that.
Nobody wants to look older, right?
And so they've got an Unblemished for acne.
Yeah.
And then the Redefine line, there are multiple products in the
think
Redefine.
that's what I use.
Yes. And it has so many great things. This is for the anti-aging. And then for those of us who have spent way too much time in the sun, there is the Reverse.
Yes.
And so it helps with the dark spots and the uneven skin tone, the age spots, like all of those things.
So tell me what your kind of skincare regime is these days.
Yes.
Tell me what you're doing.
So I actually, I do two. Because
like morning and night?
Yeah, I do one in the morning and one at night.
Gotcha.
So in the morning I do the Unblemished.
Okay.
Because I suffer with a little bit of adult acne. And did you know that 40% of adults actually suffer from acne?
Oh, I'm sure that's probably true.
And I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than that.
Maybe
but,
more. Yeah.
And then the Redefine
At night.
at night. So and then I also love the Total RF Serum. And one other thing I forgot to mention was the active hydration. So you've got your moisturizer and then you have hydration, and they work separately.
Okay.
So the hydration actually pulls moisture in and helps bring moisture to your skin. The moisturizer is a barrier that locks in that moisture.
I gotcha.
So if you're not actually bringing in moisture to it, you're just locking in. You're just, basically, you're not really helping your skin out the way it should. Function and kind of get the dead cells, dead skin cells. So we're talking about scrubs.
Right.
It's so important to at least once a week scrub off all of the dead cells on your face. If you can do it 2 or 3 times a week, that's even better. One thing I love, we're talking about what I use. With each step that I do, for me, it calms me down. It's my 5-10 minutes. Yeah. Kids can't bother me. I'm locked in my, bathroom.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Find your spot and
I kind of unwind from the day, or
exactly.
even think about the things I need to do for the day, that sort of thing. And if I'm doing in the morning, but you're really supposed to wash your face twice a day, because we're constantly sloughing off, dead cells. And so even at night, even though we haven't done anything but sleep, we still need hairs on the moisture and all the oils and all of that. And then at night, especially makeup, you definitely want to take off your makeup. That's extremely important. And then so that way your skin, can breathe. And the really cool thing is they have products for within each regimen for the morning and the night. Yeah. So at night they work while you're sleeping. Yeah. It's specific for that. Yeah. So Rodan and Fields has really done an awesome job of testing all of their products and making sure they have the right ingredients in the right order with the right formulation. So I've been very impressed. I would not have started a business with them if I had not have seen my skin literally transform before my eyes. And it's so fun to get to help other women feel good in their skin. Right.
And I will say, when I first started using it, and I was trying to be good and do the whole thing, I feel like after just 2 or 3 weeks, you see a big improvement.
You do. And I mean, literally some people can even see in a day. I mean, their skin is smoother.
I felt
and
like I could feel the
Yes,
difference.
you
Like
can.
early
You can
on,
see,
I was like,
feel.
"Ooh, my face is softer."
Yes, it really is. It makes a huge difference. And like the lash boost, that you can start to see difference in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then by like 8 weeks, your lashes are longer and thicker and darker than
Well,
they
I think
ever have
I'd be
been
really
before.
suspicious of something that grew my lashes out real fast.
Right,
I would be like, "Oh, what the heck?"
what just happened there?
But a month, that seems reasonable.
It
time
does.
for it to kind of do its thing.
And so all of these, work pretty quickly that you start seeing results. But
I will
definitely
say,
over time.
if you decide to use the lash boost, because I've used it before, take a picture before.
Yes. That is so key. Is pictures before and after. That
Because
is
you'll
such a good
think,
point. Yeah.
is it thicker? Is it not thicker?
Yeah.
And you can tell a big difference.
When I first started using it, my husband would come in and he'd be like, "Hey, lashes, they were that long that you could see them across the room, where before they were like little nothings,
Yeah.
And so I think I've been most impressed by the lash
Yeah.
boost as far as being able to see that huge difference.
Yeah.
But this can be overwhelming, and it's great to find somebody that can help you.
Well, that's the key, I think,
Yeah.
because nobody wants to spend, what it takes to get a regime together and then not know what to do with
Right.
it,
And you're talking about price. I can think of how many products I have thrown away.
Oh my gosh,
that
for
did
sure.
not work.
Oh no, you're wasting the money
yeah, you're
on
wasting-
stuff that's not any
working.
good.
Yeah.
This stuff, I do know this. Any of this that I've tried, I've been so happy with.
Yeah.
So happy with. And talking to somebody like you that can say, "Oh no, don't do that.
Yes.
Do this."
Yeah.
That's really valuable.
Yeah, finding specific what works for you.
Yeah.
They have a solution tool that you can go on just a couple of
nice.
minutes, and it'll ask you a few questions and pair you specifically with what's best for you. And then you can get with a consultant like me, and then we could tell you, start out with that, that sort of thing. So that's really awesome.
And I know sometimes, because I used to buy these to put in my RV, they have the little
the
trial
travel.
sizes and travel sizes. And so I used to stick those in the RV because I'd always forget to bring my real stuff with me.
Yes.
And in the RV, I had time to fiddle with it. I'm like, I can wash my
I had
face,
downtime, right?
downtime. And so sometimes that's a good way to
Yes,
try
it
new
is.
products.
Yes.
is the little
And they
travel
actually
size.
just came out with samples of all of the regimens too.
Oh, that's nice.
So the majority of the products, there are a sample that you can try. And
I think that's key.
It is.
Because some people aren't willing to commit
Yes.
to a big tube like this.
you know what else is great too? They have a 60-day money back guarantee.
That's true.
Empty bottle. So you could use it for 60 days, and if you don't see, I have
What does that tell you?
yeah,
That tells you
it
people are
works,
not,
right? Because they would not be
That's
having
right.
that.
That's right.
I know a lot of people have even like a 30-day, but to go out 2 months,
That's a long time.
That's a long time. So
That's a good guarantee.
it's definitely an amazing company, and it was founded by 2 dermatologists. One had really bad acne, and she wanted to help others.
Right.
And so they're real big into empowering women and that sort of thing. So it's really amazing.
Well, and I do think during cancer treatment, if you can do anything to make yourself feel a
Yes.
little bit better, like you said, other than the lash boost, all of this other stuff would make you at least feel better
Yes.
and probably look better,
better,
for
yes,
sure.
for
I mean,
sure.
I know chemo kind of wrecks your color and all
Yes.
that stuff, but at least when you get done, you have great smooth skin
Yes.
and
Yes, and especially when you have time to focus on yourself again too afterwards, and you can go, okay, what do I need? What does my skin
Well,
need?
and I know for me, I was always looking for something that I could do that would make me because you don't get pampered a lot
Yes.
when you can't really go
Can't-
get
you can't do-
massages.
yes.
There's so many things you
Pedicures
can't do.
you can't do. Yeah.
So I'm like, what can I do that's sort of a treat? That's a treat
And
without eating.
Yes, without eating.
I wasn't eating either.
The scrub too. You give yourself a pedicure at home.
Yeah, that's true.
And do the scrub on your feet. You can use this all over your body. It is amazing.
feels
I use
so
it to
good.
shave my legs. I mean, it's just there's so many uses for these things. And even like we're not supposed to get in the sun typically when we're going through
Right.
chemo. They have a sunless tanner too.
Nice.
It's foaming.
Nice.
It's real lightweight and it doesn't give you that orange
Right.
color. So anyway, so there's a lot of great products. That you can work with while
you're
going
getting
through treatment.
treated,
Yeah.
and even after,
And especially after,
especially
yes.
after.
Well, thank you so much for letting me share this with you. I've had so much fun.
I'm so excited for you that you found something that you
you.
love.
Yes.
Because that's hard too to find. I don't know, to find a passion in a product and in something. It's more than a product. It's
more than a
like,
product.
It's like you get to help people.
I get to
and
help
that's-
people, and I get to love on people, and
Exactly.
it's another avenue for me to get to share Christ and His love, and be the hands and feet of
That's
Christ.
so cool.
So, yes.
And I mean, that's what Project 31 is about, is find your thing and go for it, right? Whatever that thing is. I mean, for some people it's hobbies they never got to do, and now they see, oh, I should have been making time for this all along. It's what, maybe you write, maybe you do art, maybe you do whatever, right? But find it and do it, and don't apologize
Do it afraid.
for it. Yeah.
Be you.
Totally.
Do it afraid.
Totally.
I've learned that so much through this experience.
I'm so glad. Well,
Yes,
thanks for
thank
sharing
you
all
so
your
much.
goodies with
I
us.
appreciate
And if
you.
anybody wants to reach you, they can reach out to us, and we'll put you in
Yes.
contact with
Yes,
Amanda.
I would love that.
And she'll hook you up.
That's right. Thank you so much, Jane.
Thanks.